Karisma Kapoor wore one of your pieces.
We create something which has old world charm as well.
What's your earliest memory or impression of Warehouse?
It was the first show, and I think like you all have like VIP hours.
I see so many people at the Warehouse shows where they're so particular.
What I feel for clients is it's more about their emotion, how they can connect to the particular outfit, and they're more about comfort.
What is the advice that you would give them?
Fashion is not like an overnight journey.
It has taken time, it will take time. If you have faith, it will be there.
What was your first collection like? Where did the inspiration come from?
To be very honest, I never visited a designer show as well.
Bollywood celebrities that you have on your radar to dress up?
Alia Bhatt that we really want to. Varsha is very fond of Kiara Advani.
What does Ilara mean? Welcome back to That's So Mudita, where we deep dive into grit, grace, and untold stories behind the most inspiring names in fashion, entrepreneurship, and creative business. Today we have with us the incredible duo that's redefined luxury occasion wear since 2019. Varsha and Rittu Agarwal, the co-founders of Avigna. And I just found out that you guys are twins. How nice.
Yes.
How's that like? What's that like, being twins?
So we are twins, but we don't look alike. But I think apart from that, we have a lot of things in common.
Yeah?
Otherwise, yeah, it's like whatever she wants, I want it.
If she wants to execute something, then it's just me executing it. I don't even take her opinion because I know that she's thinking that.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
Even
nice
we think very similarly in colors also. We think similarly in everything. It's just not about the design aspect. Everything we think similar.
That's amazing telepathy.
Yeah.
That's such a super
And then then it becomes easier for us.
to have a partner who knows your mind. That's
definitely.
amazing.
Like
That's
soulmates.
amazing. So tell me something. Let's go back to 2019. Avigna is such a unique name. How did you guys come up with that?
So Avigna is derived from the word Lord Ganesha, and we believe in Ganeshji a lot. So when we wanted to name our label, we always thought that it has to be symbolic of Ganeshji, and Varsha was very adamant. I was like, even I was getting names, I was like, no, we can keep Rittu Varsha also, we can keep this also, we can. But Varsha somehow was like, no, it has to be symbolic of Ganeshji.
Basically, it means removal of obstacles. So
yeah.
Vignahata, that is how we came to Avigna by Varsha and
it's a
Rittu.
beautiful name.
Yeah.
And we I think the best name that we found out was that Avigna, and I think nothing better than this, and then we went ahead.
Absolutely. And how did the brand come to life?
So it was Varsha who wanted to start a fashion label, and I was always into studies. I've done BCom, I've done CS, I've done law. So I said, I was done with all my studies, and then obviously we were looking at doing something. So she said, I want to start a fashion label, let's do it together. So I was like, yeah, why not? I think it's a good idea, I think we can. But I said, I have no experience on this. She was like, I have no, you just accompany me, and I think we'll do a very good job.
She was
So
basically
you
very
studied fashion.
Yes, I studied fashion, so she was really sick of studying. She wanted to also get into a creative field, and I felt that what better than your sister to start with.
Of course.
So that is how we actually came into.
And is
doing.
that how you guys divide responsibilities internally
Yeah,
as well?
in that way
Definitely,
also.
definitely.
And what's the vision that brought you two together as co-founders?
I mean, like this only, that we wanted to start it together, and we felt that Varsha was like always envisioned that from when we were kids, that is the time when she started sketching, she started understanding, she wanted to like always draw. She was like, there's something in fashion that I want to do, and she came up
I knew
with
that I
the
could
idea.
handle my creative part, but I definitely knew the other aspects, and the other part I wouldn't be able to do, and I would need some help for that, and I knew that nobody better than her to do this.
Of course.
Yeah.
What's better than a sister,
Yes,
know?
definitely.
And even better, a twin sister.
Yes.
So that's just a cherry on the
Yeah.
ice.
Yes.
So I always tell her, I said, I'm the one who's handling this, I'm the one who's handling that. I said, she's like, I'm doing creative part, Ritu. I need the
So
creative
don't
mind.
tell me about stress right now. I said,
So take me back. You guys started with, it was you who wanted to do this, and you roped in your sister. Was it roping in, or was it on gunpoint, or was it bribing, or what was it? How did you convince her?
no, it was just very organic. Like I think Ritu was very fascinated. But like I studied fashion, she used to see me getting ready, going to college, doing all my creative projects.
Where did you study fashion?
Pearl Academy.
Oh, how nice.
Yes. So she used to see, she was like, oh, you're so lucky, I'm sitting at home studying day and night, I'm doing this. She used to help me also in my work. So that is how I felt that maybe she could actually come up with helping me and getting the creative side of
So
her
you're
out
the
as well.
creative brain behind
Yes,
it, and you're the
definitely.
entrepreneurial brain
Yeah,
behind
Yes,
it?
definitely.
Yeah?
Yes.
Amazing.
And that's how we work.
So then you got her on board,
Yes.
and then what were the steps like?
Then we just started. We didn't have particularly any step. We wanted to start with a collection first. We wanted to get out a collection and let it out there on social media and sending it out to different like stores or platforms. And that is how we started into seeing the
We basically
response.
first started like, understanding that what we want to launch, what we want to do and everything, but we never had like a calculative move in the beginning when we started. It was always like, we started with Indo-Western stuff. Then after that we moved on, we like, I think embroideries and a lot of other pieces would also do very nice. So we were like, I think this section of us is also unexplored, let's do this. And I think that worked very well for us when we launched the first collection, and it really worked very well for us.
So I think what, how you guys showed up on our radar was, of course, with regards to your embroideries.
Oh, yes.
And the fact that you guys were doing the kind of pieces that a lot of people were resonating with. So I remember we did this question Q&A sort of a thing on Insta, and a lot of people replied back with Avigna. And I was like, okay, fine, let's check it out. And then we started going through, and that's our usual process. Like we vet designers' brand profile, and then we move on to, even checking out their pieces subtly, with regards to sending someone to your store or studio to check out finishes and products. That's what we did, and I was like, great, let's have a chat and let's connect. And then of course you guys were also graceful about it. You considered working with us, and after that it's been a good association.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't think so. There's going to be a stop now.
I hope
by
so.
God's
I hope
grace.
so. Touch wood, touch wood.
Yeah.
So, what was your first collection like? Where did the inspiration come from, and how did you start?
So our first collection was Silent Spring. I still remember the name of our collection. Yeah, the collection was inspired again by 3D flowers and motifs only. We had launched Indo-Western styles, and we just gave it a shot. Like, we had launched I think 4 colors that time. I was like, okay, it's looking really nice. Let's just shoot it. We didn't plan to shoot it as well, but then I had a stylist friend, and she's like, I think you should shoot this. This is really nice, and you should send it out there. Let it be on social media.
It was like, we never had a plan.
We never had a plan. Yes.
We were like, let's do a collection. We did the collection, and the embroideries were good. Like in the beginning only, when
we were happy with a small circle.
Yeah.
These people want our stuff, we will do it for them.
Yeah.
But we never thought of a bigger picture until unless we actually went out there, we shot for the collection, and we saw that, oh, people are liking it. There's a bigger market out there.
So, girls, your latest collection is Ilara, that you guys have recently launched. Tell me about that. I'm excited to know about it.
So Ilara was the collection that we launched at the Lakme, and we were really excited for this because we wanted to do something really different, and we wanted to get out like how the brand Avigna is, like our signatures. We wanted out there on the ramp.
In the market, and we wanted to show everybody like what exactly Avigna does. And we had all our embroideries and everything that we did. So we said, this is something that deserves a good platform. And
so what does Ilara mean?
Ilara basically means dreamy and flowy. The name is derived from it's a Greek word for dreamy and flowy.
Dreamy and flowy.
Yes.
Right.
So, and I think
that's
all
what
the
exactly
silhouettes that we had also were very flowy when we launched
very
the silhouettes.
dreamy, very grand.
And the colors were also very pastel. So I think when we launched that, we did a lot of 3D embroideries, we did a lot of laser cut detailings and everything. And then we felt that, the collection looked so pretty. The collection was like, I think it just needed a platform. And we said, this needs to launch. And that's how we came up with the collection.
But I find the whole process of designing so interesting, especially having the guts to stick to a concept.
Definitely.
So how do you guys figure it out? Like, what is your creative process in that sense?
So, like creative process, I can say that when we talk about a new collection, we always like now what to do. So, like, what is the inspiration? Like when we both as two individuals talk about inspiration and collection, we feel it comes from everywhere. Like our Ilara collection was basically a juxtaposition of geometrical lines and floral motifs. And sometimes you can be very inspired by a few like architecture, like
So I
maybe
think
even
it's-
coral reefs, maybe
Yeah.
even flowers, like anywhere we get it
And
from.
even crafts.
Yes.
So it's just that we've never thought that
Definitely.
this particular thing should be the. Sometimes we derive the collection from the previous collection also.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just feel that this is the previous collection, and I feel it's just worked so wonderfully for us, and the thread work, the motifs, the details and everything, and we just feel there should be an additional and an add-on to the thing that we did earlier.
Absolutely.
So that's how we
So
also
you focus
derive.
on your strengths from the past.
Exactly.
And you
Definitely.
help it. I mean, you help mature it to a newer.
Definitely.
And that has always been there for us. So we always think that what has worked for in the past, that should definitely go ahead.
Of course,
Yes.
of course.
Yes.
Now let's kick off something with close to our hearts. Since Avigna was founded in 2019 and you've seen Warehouse evolve a bit,
Definitely.
what's your earliest memory or impression of Warehouse?
So I have like a very, very nice memory. Like when it was our first show, and I think like you all have like VIP hours in that. So when you were discussing like what is VIP hours, to be very honest, I never visited a designer show as well. Like as an audience or something. The first time I was like, okay, let's do it. VIP hours hota hai. So it was like, yeah, it's okay. We'll go around 11, 11:30, 12. No
We
problem.
sent
We'll
the team across.
Yeah, we
and
sent the team. We'll go this thingy. Now when the VIP hours started, it was crazy how the clients and people are walking in, but my team members are calling me, where are you? What is this? The people are coming here, they are buying stuff. You need to be here, you need to be here. I was like, oh, okay. And then I went there, it was crazy. Like the energy, I was like into two. It was, that is my memory that I remember about that.
And then the first time me and Varsha looked at each other, we were like,
Okay,
why did we come late?
They were pushing me out of my stall because they were so interested to buy that particular outfit. I was like, this is the energy I can never forget.
Insane energy it was.
Yes.
Until today we feel that when we talk about
Yes.
Warehouse, we were like insane energy.
So it happens to us also, every time we feel that, okay, this time we won't be as nervous. That sense of nervousness is not going to be there. But every single time, it's that same, that feeling that you would get
That
when you're
ticking feeling.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's there with us also.
It's
Because
there.
of the high standards that is set, like it's phenomenal.
Yeah, but in hindsight, like even now, sometimes every time before the show, I'm like telling my mom, like, Mom, why am I nervous? Why am I nervous? She's like, that sense of nervousness is good.
Good, yes,
Meaning you still feel accountable and responsible to
Yes.
the people that you have on board. Because it's not like, we're not the kind of people that will set up the show and we'll go to sleep. Or
of course.
we are waltzing in at like 1:30 or something.
The best part about you is that you take feedbacks. That's the
Yes.
best part. I feel like there are a lot of people, they do exhibitions, but they don't even care to take a feedback from the designer. How did it go? What were the problems? Or, like I have people, like from your team, I had people on the same time asking, Ritu, how is it going? I mean, like, and when they can see how is it going still, I mean, like the best part is that, the feedbacks are
Because
important.
eventually we want to know what's going in the bank.
Exactly.
Even for you guys, it is not just about the crowds. It's not. Today, in fact, we've had a couple of people walk into our shows and say that, do you want us to just get crowds? So do you know that there's this thing that there are people who you can pay just to get crowd, and they'll just show that they'll make you feel as a brand that the show is crowded, but that lot is not gonna buy.
Converting.
For us, what's most important is how much of conversions are you
Exactly.
getting.
Of course.
That is the true metric that holds true for us.
But you built a
Definitely.
name now over the time, so I think
But you
your
can't take it for
clientele.
granted now.
Yeah.
Because you're only as good as your last show. It doesn't matter.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Correct.
It doesn't matter.
But that's the effort that you put in each time to make a
Of
great
course,
show.
Of course, because you guys also pay us each time. That's not like a one-time thing.
That's true.
The fact that you're paying us, we are of course responsible
Definitely,
and we're answerable to you. So
Definitely.
that's what it is. Now tell me something, considering I'll tell you what was the thought behind this podcast. The idea is that we have so many people on Insta and now on YouTube following us. So many women, some married, some not married, some who've studied fashion, some who've studied entrepreneurship, but they just need that little nudge that we felt to becoming an entrepreneur, and not a hobby entrepreneur but a serious entrepreneur.
Definitely.
So if someone like that is hearing the podcast, what is it that you would tell them? What is the advice that you would give them of how to actually committing to it?
So see, honestly, I think we're too young to give an advice to entrepreneurs, but I just feel that, you know, what has worked for us, I feel it's just consistency. It is just having faith in whatever you're doing and have faith that it's going to happen, and be consistent. Discipline is very, very important, because I think for us, we've been very consistent, we've been disciplined,
and we've been patient as well. Like, I really feel fashion is not like an overnight journey. Like you expect a result and you wait for 2 years and mil jayega, and you'll be like, okay, I waited 2 years, why didn't I get it?
And then, you know, people give up. People, like, I'm just telling all the entrepreneurs, because there are a lot of entrepreneurs who give up thinking, you know, 2 saal ho gaye, 3 years ho gaye, ab nahi ho raha hai, it's not converting well, it's not fetching well. You know, it's not going to happen overnight. It has taken time, it will take time, but it's like definite that if you have faith, it will be there.
Of course.
So
Definitely.
the only thing that we tell anybody who starts this business also, we tell this only, that I said, guys, you know, you need to have faith that it will happen. It's not going to happen overnight. There are friends asking us
It's not
to
only
start.
going to be good all the time.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be bad, and more times that you feel that you're fallen and it takes a lot to get up at that time. But generally people give up. But I feel it's not, I mean, you cannot give up. You have to pull yourself up if you really want to follow your passion.
Absolutely, I completely agree. Any feedbacks, any thoughts for us? As I know you said that we love feedback, and we clearly do. But
I think honestly, when I was whenever we closed the show and everything, so we are always very, very happy. So I think for a feedback, I don't have anything really to give. I mean, because you guys are doing fab, you guys are doing whatever that needs to be done, and I think you started doing solo pop-ups as well, and solo shows as well, and I think that was something which caught my attention. I was like, this is something so good. I mean, like, and I think you're going international also now. So I think it's really nice, and but I think probably you can focus on the 2-tier cities. I just felt that I feel there are a lot of people in the 2-tier cities who are looking at fashion-led labels, and they're ready to buy, they're ready to experiment on the market, but probably they don't have an access to it. So I just felt that, you know, probably your market is there.
So what we do is that, I remember we having this conversation.
Yes, especially come to
when we went in
buy.
Hyderabad.
We met in Hyderabad. But we've zoned ourselves in the 4 corners of the country.
Yes.
So there's Delhi for North, which has people coming from Punjab, from UP, from Rajasthan. For Calcutta, we have people coming from Guwahati, from Jamshedpur, and you know that entire belt.
We definitely have people. Yes.
Hyderabad has people coming from Bangalore and Chennai, and then Mumbai has people coming from the Western Belt. By doing that, we end up maintaining the quality of the show. When the second we go to tier 2 cities, even though I honestly feel that there's an immense market for it, I feel that the fact that the scale of shows that we are doing in these 4 places, and I really want to focus on growing them and making them as big as the Delhi show.
That's true.
So that is, I think, where we're at. But of course, we can, and then we have the website, of course. So even that drives traffic from the tier 2 cities. And not just tier 2, we even have tier 3 cities on our map, like for example, Bhatinda, Fagwara. We get orders from these places, from Shamli, UP, from there's some place with M down south also. We get orders from all these places on the website. So that is our overall strategy, as opposed to doing physical shows there, because it requires a lot of operations.
I mean, I think anything works for them. I think if they have an access to all these things, I think they're very happy, because we have personal clients also coming from these cities, and they want to buy. They ask us, that are you hosting some exhibition here or not, so that we can come and have a look at it physically.
I think India is really having its moment, wherein it's not like that segmentation of tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 is kind of getting blurred now. What does luxury mean to you guys personally and to Avigna the label?
So for me, basically for Avigna, I think luxury is actually, I feel thoughtful designing, where whenever, even each and every silhouette matters. Like, what is the story behind that particular outfit that you are making? That is luxury for us. It's like how your creation that you are making can make one person feel like very confident and effortless.
Feel like $1,000,000.
Exactly. Like how your curation can
So
make
it's
one
not
person
about the
feel that,
amount, but it's just about what you're curating and how that person feels when they wear that particular curation of
it's
yours.
not about the embroideries or the fabrics at that time. It's about the emotion actually of that.
And then how they tell you that I love the outfit and the compliments that they get, and then they tell us. So for us, I think it's just something that makes us happy, and that luxury that comes to us at that point of time is like that cannot be felt.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can so imagine. Now, I believe Karisma Kapoor wore one of your pieces.
Yes.
What was that like? How did you contact her? Did she contact you? How did
So it was basically the fashion show that we did. It was the Bombay Times, and where Karisma walked the ramp for us, and in that we curated an outfit for her. And we kept in mind a lot of factors keeping her in mind for the designing aspect, and I think Varsha will be able to tell you better about
she
it.
was basically from the 90s, so we were like, look, what should we create? Something which has like old world charm
She's
as
so
well.
elegant.
Yes, as well as like very fresh and modern. We wanted some outfit that way, and that is how we came to a conclusion of making her wear our signature jacket style with an organza lehenga. And that's, I remember Karisma telling us that that she's so happy that it's a jacket because she felt so effortless when she was walking on the ramp, and that
she
is
felt
the
it looks like as if there is no weight in the outfit. She was like, it was so light, even though it had kinkin, even though it had work and everything, but she said that it was really very nice.
And it took 10 artisans and nearly a month to make. Wow.
Definitely.
Because it was a lot of detailing in the outfit. We have done a lot of 3D work, we've done a lot of cut works, we've done laser cut detailing, and then also it required time because we were experimenting a lot on the embroidery
until
aspect.
unless we didn't feel it was right. Like we had like a lot of embroidery swatching, colors, and finally we came to a conclusion of making her wear something which was like a signature of Avigna, which is a jacket style.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Which are the other Bollywood celebrities that you have on your radar to dress up?
I think there are few, but I think amongst that, me and Varsha always discuss. I was like, this Alia Bhatt that we really want to, and Varsha is very fond of Kiara Advani, so she really wants to.
The two celebrities definitely have manifested. I told her it's okay, you'll get it.
This is going to happen.
Yeah,
She's
this
right.
year. Yeah, definitely this year. Yeah.
How is designing for celebrities different from designing for real brides?
So designing for celebrities is different from real brides because celebrities are more like how I should look at the camera. Like they want to look perfect. They don't want like an inch or and a half inch or something tucked. They want to look perfect. It's more about how they feel on the camera.
Clients are like that now. Yeah. I see so many people at the warehouse shows where they're so particular. They have their looks in place.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
But what I feel for clients that it's more about their emotion, like how they can connect to the particular outfit, and they're more about comfort. Like that is what I feel is very different from a celebrity, because celebrity is not all about comfort. She's like about how
I think they've
I
been
should
given
look on the camera.
look and they want that particular look to be accomplished, and it's for them it's just about the screen, it's just about the lights, and it's just about how perfect they should look. But I think when it comes to brides, when it comes to anybody else, I feel they're looking at comfort, they're looking at how they can resonate with the particular design. So I think that's very important for us, because when we show a celebrity look to a client, or the client comes up with a celebrity picture to us, they always say, no, this cut won't work for me.
I'm making this same thing, but let me be comfortable.
People are very aware of what's working for them.
That's the best part.
And how are Bollywood weddings, or Bollywood's always been a major deciding factor or source of inspiration, right?
Yes, definitely.
So how has Bollywood weddings shaped how brides dress across India and beyond? How do they approach their looks now for clients more?
So what I feel like initially, like brides were like all like over the top. They were like all red golds and just like, okay, they're following their old traditions. But nowadays I feel a lot of change because of the celebrities. You can say Bollywood celebrities have inspired them to go a little minimal with their look and lighter silhouettes, lighter colors, pastel colors. I really feel that they have really inspired them to shift from their reds, golds and maroons to going to a lighter and minimal and subtle look, which makes them feel more comfortable rather than something which I feel following their old traditions, like, you know, it has to be this particular way.
So if a bride were to come to you, what are the kind of trends that you would tell her to watch out for the wedding season 2025?
So definitely I would tell her to
Keep it minimal.
Minimal, yeah.
The best thing is that, you know, if you keep it minimal, you are able to do everything and everything. You can dance around, you can move around, you can talk around. But a lot of brides, what happens is that they just overdo themselves. They want to overdo the jewelry, they want to overdo the outfit. So I think keeping it minimal is very important.
And
for
also I
every
feel
bride.
layering. Like nowadays people like underestimate layering, but like having a nice embellished jacket or a cape style, I think people should definitely go for that, so that when you want to look grand, you have something, and when you want to enjoy the night out, you just remove it and you still
A detachable
good to go.
silhouette
Yeah,
or
detachable
something,
silhouettes, yeah, definitely
Yeah,
something like
absolutely.
that.
So now moving on to our next segment, which is Spill the Stitch. That's our version of a rapid fire. So guys, please let's keep it rapid. Let's keep
Definitely.
it quick.
I think Varsha can keep it.
No, both of you. Now, if Avigna were a fabric, what would it be and why?
It would be organza, definitely.
Okay.
And because organzas are very flowy, transparent, that's the reason I feel organza is the best.
Lovely. A trend in Indian fashion that seriously needs to go.
Over accessorizing, definitely.
I agree. A trend you secretly wish would make a comeback.
Like I mentioned, layering, playful layerings, yeah.
I agree again. If you weren't fashion designers, what would you both be doing today?
Content creation, maybe.
Okay,
maybe.
alright.
Yeah.
One color or silhouette that's highly underrated but powerful.
I think it's ivory. It's very underrated, but when done in the right way, it can be as good as red or gold.
Okay. Met Gala, Cannes, Ambani wedding. Your ultimate design dream?
Ambani wedding for sure, because of the kind of luxury it has. It definitely, we can resonate it with Avigna style.
Okay. Describe the Avigna bride in one sentence.
Playful and just move around.
Dreamy.
Dreamy.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could design one bridal outfit using 3 elements, what would there be?
Organza. And
You love organza.
Love organza. And we do a lot of dori details, so I think I would definitely put in the dori details, and I would put in detachable silhouettes, because I think it's very versatile. You can use the outfit in a different
These 3
way.
elements we
So
would
these
definitely,
3 elements I would definitely.
So organza, dori.
Dori
and
work and making the
detachable
outfit versatile with doing a detachable
Lovely,
silhouette.
lovely. I love that. Finally, a favorite piece you designed that felt magical.
So I think we designed the lehenga for Tara Sultaria, and
Okay.
it was very, I mean, like when we started designing the lehenga and when the outcome came, it was so different, and the color, the tonal embroidery that we did, and from all the detailings that we added, I think, like, I feel it's the details that make an outfit. I mean, it's just not the embroidery that you put in, or just not about the fabric. I think we put in a lot of efforts in every detail that we add around the outfit.
I'm sure.
So I think it's just about the details of the outfit that, you know, it came out so magically, even on the ramp, and even when she wore it, it was like a wow factor for us.
So Varsha and Rittu, thank you so much.
Thank
It's been
you.
absolutely incredible. I've seen the madness at your booth at our shows, and I'm seeing the love that is growing around your brand, considering we've been working together for 2 years.
Definitely.
And I've seen the amazing fan following and the little community that you all are building. So more power to you. Thank you so
Thank you
much
so
for being
much.
with
More power
us.
to us. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Definitely.
and looking forward to an absolutely incredible show.
100%.
And thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.